And I want to thank the families of some of the soldiers that the Oregon War Veterans Association has had an opportunity to help out, as well as a soldier in our organization as well, for being here and supporting us. I'd like to start out by reading to you a statement sent to me last night by Captain Ken J. Crew, who's the President and Board of Directors of the Oregon War Veterans Association. He states, "The facts are clear and simple, that the Oregon War Veterans Association has been operated totally above reproach and in a fashion worthy of accolades of every war veteran in the state of Oregon. Since organizing in 2003, the Oregon War Veterans Association has been directly involved in supporting 74 individual pieces of Oregon legislation that have positively affected the lives of our state's veterans. Direct involvement in the construction of at least 12 legislative pieces per session is a major accomplishment by any organization. Testimonials from all branches of the Oregon Armed Services have expressed heartfelt appreciation for the positive impact on our state's veterans, both past and present. Literally one crisis after another involving veterans situations have been averted due to direct involvement in the OWVA. Ken would also like to go on record regarding recent allegations of inappropriate use of OWVA funds. The Oregon War Veterans Association has operated totally above board and within the scope of a charitable 501c19 war veterans organization. All expenditures directed towards special projects and all support efforts by the OWVA have been appropriated and ratified by its board of directors. Without question, the organization's officers and director have served above reproach in the handling of all donor contributions since day one." Ken also says, "I am absolutely proud to serve as president on the OWVA board and be a part of the organization that has contributed in so many ways to the men and women of our state's armed forces." Additionally, I have a statement by Dick Tobiasen and also Bob Maxwell, who's a Medal of Honor recipient and also a member of the Oregon War Veterans Association. Each of them express their thanks to the Oregon War Veterans Association and to the executive director, Greg Warnock, for their professional conduct, leadership, and personal sacrifices that have led to more than 70 significant laws that benefit veterans and families. And they also question and wonder if any other Oregon veterans group has equaled that extraordinary accomplishment. They urge all of you, the public and the media, to be critical of the Attorney General's investigation here. And also to look at the proven track record of the Oregon War Veterans Association performance from the viewpoint of those who have actually benefited from our advocacy. Now, some of the things that I would like to talk about what the Oregon War Veterans Association has done. They have, or we have, passed legislation that has significantly impacted the lives of our servicemen, their families, as well as veterans in Oregon. One of the things that they helped to pass was a tax credit to doctors who would take the TRICARE health insurance. And it gave them a benefit and an incentive to help our soldiers out who were having problems actually finding health care providers in the state of Oregon. They also helped to pass legislation that protects federal rights of military families against predatory creditors and collectors. Also, currently, and since 2003 and its inception, Oregon War Veterans Association has been fighting the Attorney General's office on trying to get the Child Support Division to give dollar-for-dollar credit for child support payments. There are lots of soldiers, lots of disabled soldiers who currently are not getting that. They're in arrears when they shouldn't be because they're paying. And the fact of the matter is it affects their credit, it affects their ability to live day to day. Not only that, not only legislation, but it's important to point out that OWVA has also helped with critical services to the family, funeral services. In addition, in 2009, when the government couldn't get our 105 soldiers home from Afghanistan, the Oregon War Veterans Association stepped in, raised money, and bought 105 plane tickets home so they could spend time with their families. At this time, I would be open to taking any questions from any of you.
Did you make any unreported political contributions with your organization?
Any political contributions that were made in compliance with the 501c19 designation by the IRS.
Okay. Did you report the political contributions that were made?
Any donations were reported in compliance with that. I think the problem is that the Attorney General himself, who ironically was a law professor and now, an Attorney General leading our state in the laws, doesn't even understand the designation of a 501c19. And if you read through his complaint, which I have, and you read through the allegations that he makes, he's making erroneous statements of fact as well as erroneous conclusions of law. And he and his office do not understand what that means.
Okay, can you talk a little bit about what reporting was done on these contributions, and are you prepared to talk about that?
Well, any contributions that have to be reported are reported on what's called a Form 990. And that's reported to the Attorney General's office. You can go onto his website, you can look. Anything that is required by law has been reported on the 990. Anything else? Okay, thank you very much.